Hi everybody. I had planned out what I am going to do, and I actually ended up having to change it up a little bit, but we'll talk about that as I go on. I have been playing around with Bitty Penny's new papers. I had showed these when I got them. Love them. I love the colors. And I used it last week for my craft roulette card, which is, of course, way over here. And I have the space heater going, so I'm sorry if you can hear it rumbling in the background. And here I've got my throw on because the house is a little chilly. There's my card I did for craft roulette with Gilded Rose. This is the Gilded Rose paper pack. And I've been working from home, and of course, this is my craft space and my work at home space. So everything is sort of discombobulated here. And I have little tiny piles of things everywhere. So I'm having trouble finding anything. So anyway, I've been working with these papers, and I got these 2025 Tailored Expressions tear-off calendars because I was going to make some little calendars and things to give for Christmas, but I never did. So I'm making them now to mail out. This was a scrap of paper, this background from that Gilded Rose set. Those are some little snarky sayings that are made to go with these tear-off calendars. And this is for a very good friend of mine. We have not yet gotten to meet up for Christmas, and with everything going on, I don't know when we'll meet, but this is going in her package. I haven't stamped the backs of these calendars yet, but I will get around to it. This is a calendar I made last year. That's some old Stampin' Up! Paper in the background. But I just tore off the old 2024 calendar and put the 2025 calendar on top. So there's that one. Then these, the backgrounds on all of these are some 6x6 Stampin' Up! Paper that I got on clearance. I thought it went really well with the Rainforest Refuge. These are some of the cut-aparts. And this is some old, I think I've probably had this since 2019. It was a 12x12 paper pack. So I used that to mat the calendars and most of the cut-aparts. This is my favorite, I think. This and the big waterfall are my favorite out of this paper pack. Tiger. Isn't that pretty? I think that's from the Gilded Rose, of course. Oh, and you can see the Gilded Rose paper in the background here. This, I didn't put anything on top of this rose because I couldn't bear to. So I may just put a few gems or something on there and just leave this one as is. It was just too pretty for me to cover. I can barely cut this apart, this paper. And there's more of the Gilded Rose. And that's on that Stampin' Up! Paper is the background. The colors just went really well. Oh, sorry, with the girl. There's more of the rainforest. And that's it. And these are just mini slimline. I did them 3x6 because 3x6 is perfect for your 6x6 papers. So, and I thought I would put one together really quick just to show you how I do it. And these are going to want to fall all over my desk, but that's okay. So here's the Tailored Expressions tear-off calendars. They're super inexpensive too. I mean, offhand, I cannot remember exactly, but they're not very much. They're very budget friendly. So I just cut a 6x6 piece of paper in half, and then I cut these down to 5 7/8 by 2 7/8. And then I had some white, I don't even want to say the brand because this is a name brand. I hate to complain about stuff, but it's supposed to be like 80-pound paper, but it's really more like 65-pound. It is nice and smooth, but it's just sort of lightweight. So it's perfect for using for these calendars. This is a 6x6. So you can get 4 cards out of a 12x12. So for my little piece to make it stand up, I cut it at 6 by 2.5. And then I score it at 2. I score it at 1 1/4. And I score it at 1/2. And that way you have a 1/2-inch lip on either side that you glue to your card. And I actually flip this over and I redo this center one because it's going to go up. Okay, I'm going to burnish these. Okay, and then set that aside, see? So there's your center fold there. And that's going to be your little stand for your calendar. And I believe that's all for that. And my calendar, I like to put double-sided adhesive on here and then put a little glue. Sorry, I know I'm off camera there. I'm trying to find the end of the tape. And I just put a piece on the top. Burnish it down. Sorry. And a piece on the bottom. And I tell you, I have been the worst about putting these on the card crooked. And I think they tend to move a little bit because of the amount of glue I put on them. I had to refill this out of my big bottle. So this is the glue that I use. Well, you know, it would help if I took the release paper off first, wouldn't it? So, as most everybody who watches me knows, I have talked about in the chats everywhere that our furnace went out. Our air conditioning unit is as old as the furnace. It's obsolete. The Freon, it takes as of January 1st, you can no longer get that kind of Freon. Oh, I'm putting that up. I've known for quite some time, several years, that our ductwork looks horrible in the basement, just terrible. Sometimes when you turn the vent fans on, you can smell this basement smell. But anyway, so we've been living with space heaters, and we've got to have the entire system replaced. And it's very expensive. Like, I'm having heart failure. Kind of. I don't know if you can see that white edge on here, but I'm going to put a little bit of vintage photo on there. It's very expensive, very expensive. It is like $29,000. New ductwork, registers, returns, the moisture barrier in the basement's completely disintegrated because it's probably been down there for the 30-some years that everything else has. And that's just, you know, that's what happens when you buy an old home. And the air conditioner's actually that old. That furnace might even be older. It's, I can't remember, 32 or 33 years old. So, but we've been living with space heaters, and since my husband, he drives all over the state for his company, and so 5 days a week he's on call, or 4 days a week he's on call 24/7. So my boss has been letting me work from home. So that's a real blessing, a real blessing. And today we were closed. We were supposed to have a mixture of snow, sleet, and ice, mostly ice, of course. We got some sleet early, but then it's just been raining all day. But it's still raining, and it's supposed to get down to 31. So it's supposed to be icy tonight. Okay, and we have these matted, so we're just going to put them on our background. Then yesterday I walked into the yesterday morning after my husband, trying to think where he had to go. We went to get a haircut, and then he had to go pick up some paperwork at his eye doctor down in Columbus, Georgia. I got up and walked into the kitchen, and there was a puddle of water in front of the sink because the pipes were leaking. So that was pretty awesome. I may have said something I shouldn't have said, but something else happened. It's like, really? I can't recall now what it was, but it's like it just keeps getting better and better. Let's see. And I have found it is better to go ahead and put your card front and calendar on before you put the little stand piece on here. I was going to use this side. Since he's blue, but then the flowers seem to go a little bit better with the jungle, so I just went with that, especially since it's mostly covered up. We're going to hold that down for a second. And then I have a little something I am going to do a quick unboxing on. That's another story here in just a second when I get to that. And I actually have something else to show you. So we are going to put some glue on and put this down right at that edge. I'm going to hold that down for a second so the glue, give the glue time to catch. Then we are going to put some glue here. And then all you have to do is put this down, hold it for a second. And give it time to set for just a minute. And that's how easy these are to put together. Oh, oh, it's because that card sticks out a little bit, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. See how on that side it's up a little bit? I don't know if you can see that right here because the card stuck out a little bit. If I wanted to, I could go and cut that off, but it really doesn't affect the functionality of the calendar. And that's it. Now all I have to do is stamp it on the back. I thought these turned out really cute, and I think people will like them. So I'm going to set all these calendars aside and put that away, set my glue back for a second, and I'll be right back. Okay, oh, let me put this double-sided tape away and set these calendars aside. Okay. I forgot I got this package today, so I'm going to open it really quick. As you know, all the buzz online has been about Tim Holtz, and he has decided that he'd really rather start, being more of a content creator and teacher, I guess, than a product creator, which I certainly understand. And I don't have a huge amount of Tim Holtz. I do like a lot of his styles, and it's great to have some of those things because they lend themselves so well to masculine cards. And I saw Cassie Trask use this, and I was like, well, I really can't spend the money right now because, home repair. And then I thought, people are probably going to be in a frenzy to buy this stuff. And I don't know how Ranger, what their deal is going to be to carry his items, but I went ahead and ordered this. I think it was $17.99. Which, if you have seen the Stampers Anonymous Tim Holtz, is really not bad for one of his sets, but it's these tiny toadstools. And I really don't have much mushroom stuff. I think I've got a mushroom die that I got in not 2024, but 2023's Spellbinders Advent Calendar. And I really like mushrooms. I don't know why I don't have more stuff, but I decided to buy this, and it came today, so I just thought I'd show that real quick. Since I'm filming anyway. So, or recording. I guess it's not film anymore, is it? And my next item, this came to me from Sean Manley of Manly Made Minute. If you're not familiar with his channel, you really do need to subscribe. He does beautiful cards. And a variety of styles, not just masculine cards, but he does some awesome projects. So he was, he was on the design team for Anthony's Paper Crafts to, show Anthony's products. And of course, Anthony's Paper Crafting is going out of business. I think he might still have a little bit of stock online. And it's funny because I wasn't even familiar with Anthony's really until, I want to say it was like about a year ago. Elizabeth Costa Rogers started talking about him or his product. Sorry, I'm trying not, I don't want to show the address on here, Sean's address. But anyway, he mailed this package. It was first, I think it said it was going to be here Monday, but then they said, oh no, it's going to be Saturday. It didn't come Saturday, and it didn't come Monday. And it went from Noonan, which is an hour away, up to Atlanta to the black hole that is the Palmetto facility. Then it went to Macon, Georgia, and then it went to Columbus, Georgia, and then it went back to Palmetto, and then it went back to Macon, and then it went back to Columbus, and I finally got it today, an entire week after it was originally supposed to get here. So, but I won this off his channel. He had a little giveaway. And at first I said, well, I'm not going to enter the giveaway because he was saying what he was giving away. And I thought, well, gosh, I got most of Anthony's stuff now. Let somebody else win. Well, I knew an answer, and I got so excited that I put the answer in the chat before I thought about it. So, but it was great because I didn't have these products, so it worked out. And I was really, oh, look at this, and he sent me stuff. He sent me cards. Look, isn't that cute? That is so cute with that little bear. Okay, and see, Sean does beautiful cards. So this is some of Anthony's printed paper. Isn't that lovely? Here, can't see with that stupid glare. Maybe someday I'll have better lighting, but super pretty. That's poinsettias. It is, I don't see a name on here, but anyway, that's a poinsettia design. And don't forget that you can use some of your Christmas stamps for thank you notes for after Christmas. So this would make a beautiful, this is a beautiful pattern for a thank you note. I haven't even gotten all my thank you notes to people at work since everything that's gone on. And I've been at home babysitting all the space heaters. Oh, wow. This is, oh, I got this background stamp. I almost ordered this. And now I'm kind of glad that I didn't because I've still got it. Isn't that beautiful? That is, well, let me take it out of the package. This one is called Floral Background 2, and it is Cosmos. Can you see that without it? Yeah, that's a little better on the glare. It's a beautiful corner stamp, but it takes up most of, as you can see, it takes up most of the background, but still gives you space for your sentiment there. And look how he cut this out, stamped and heat embossed it in gold. Gorgeous. And popped it up. Gorgeous card. And then here's the little bear that's just cute as it can be. And you can use that for a kid's card. You know, you look and you think, oh, teddy bear, Christmas, but you can use that bear anytime for a kid's card, just for a cute little birthday card, for an everyday card, just a note, a thank you, anytime. And I think I have one cupcake set, maybe. Maybe I have two over there. But this one, I just really love this. I don't pull them out often. I need to pull every single one of them out and do some coloring. This has
Let there be cake, happy birthday, make a wish, cupcake, and you take the cake. Oh, you take the cake is missing. That's funny. Interesting. So anyway, and there is a little bow here. That's funny that that sentiment is missing. Whoopsie. I'm not sad about that. I want it. So, sorry, I'm thinking. It's my attention deficit there, my mind wandering off. I love this card though. And these are going to go over there in my Christmas stash. Oh, I love his handmade just for you stamp. That is a really pretty stamp. I'm going to have to ask him where he got that. Oh, this thing, there we go. It wants to pick up the stuff in the background. And he stamped his envelope as well. I love every occasionally I will do my envelopes, but sometimes I'm in such a hurry to get things out that I don't do it. So, and he used that teddy bear and just cut the arms away from the body and put that in there. That's a very imaginative way to use that stamp. And just get another use out of your stash. I love it when people can think outside the box like that. I'm not very good at it. And I'm going to set these aside so I don't accidentally throw them away in the box. I have one more thing that I'm going to unbox. I really, when I ordered it, my intention was to use it right away, to do an unboxing and use it. But we have so many space heaters. We've already blown 3 fuses. Different. I mean, it's ancient. So we just had to make sure that we have the space heaters plugged in the right spot so that we don't blow a fuse. And boy, does that smell bad too. But anyway, I'm afraid to plug this in and use it right now, but I did want to open it and make sure there's nothing wrong with the product. Because I don't know how long we're going to have to wait. Hey, Kiki. Don't let me roll over your little pail. And earlier I picked this up. It was so light that I actually did open the package and just take a peek inside. Here, where is my little remote? I think I might have to zoom out for this. And there's cat hair all over my remote. Oh, great. Now you can see all the mess I have up here. So my foiling machine that I have, it's just a cheap laminator I got off of Amazon years ago when I saw Jennifer McGuire. When I first started card making again, I saw Jennifer McGuire doing some foiling with a laminator. the results I get with it are okay. They're not great. I actually did a couple of foiled panels. Not sure where they are, but anyway, I got a bunch of foil with the Pink and Main Advent calendar this year. I wanted to have a decent toner foiling machine. And I had been looking, even before that, like last year, I was looking at the mini Minc because it's more affordable. They're still kind of pricey. Well, I found this on HSN. And because, I did a search for mini Minc and I saw this. It was like $29.99. I was like, okay, is this for real? Is this a for real deal? But it was like some kind of special or clearance or something. So I went ahead and ordered it. It took a minute to get it, for them to ship it to me, but that is okay. Because the cat's back here trying to get in the paper now. This is not a mini Minc machine. This is like, it's 8.5 inch machine. So I was kind of astounded. And it comes with your carrier sheet. Well, they call this a transfer sheet, but anyway. And a roll of foil. I mean, I was kind of astounded because I think most of the prices I saw for the mini Minc were around $70. So, like I say, I want so bad to plug this thing in and try it out, but I'm just afraid to plug up one more plant. I haven't even done any heat embossing. Since we've got all this stuff plugged in. And I'm surprised she has not jumped in the box back here already. It comes, so you have your owner's manual. You have, wow, is this another carrier sheet? I think it is. And they give you some little test foil. Yes, that's all gold. So that's great. So now I have to, and I ordered some from Crafty Critta but it's for the other smaller opening, but it doesn't matter. It will still work in here, I'm sure. I'm just really happy. Happy with the price. I'm going to keep all the packaging in case something happens. I may even, when I go into the office, which I'll have to do at some point, take it up there and try it out. But it's neat. I saw this exact same machine somewhere online for one heck of a lot more than I paid for it.
So I couldn't be happier. And it's a good thing I ordered it when I did, because otherwise I would not have ordered it. So anyway, and I apologize for not
trying, because when I got it, my goal was to go ahead and start using my Pink and Main foil, and you know, they gave some toner foilables in some sheets, but we will get to do that at some point. Like I said, I
didn't want to wait until it's too late in case something was cracked or broken or damaged in some way.
So thank you for understanding about that.
I don't know if they still have these or not on HSN. It's the first thing I've ever ordered from them. So I was a little nervous about that, but I know plenty of people have ordered craft stuff from there. So anyway, I guess now I'm going to have to keep a lookout on there to see if I can pick up bargains later, because oh, and as you can see, I have Tylenol, or you know, acetaminophen on my desk, because
yeah, I've been needing it. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. Thank you again, as always, for watching. And I really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.